writes in with a question about location releases and permissions. Hi, I'm Gordon Firemark, and this is Asked and Answered, where I answer your entertainment law questions so you can take your career in business and show business to the next level.
Hi, I'm Sarah Werner. I am the host, writer, editor, producer, pretty much everything here at the Right Now Podcast. The Right Now Podcast is a podcast for aspiring writers, and it gives you the time, energy, and courage you need to pursue your passion and to write every day.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Matt Castor here. And today we're going to be talking about the Bugcast podcast, all right? These guys are over in the UK, and they just absolutely crack me up, man. If you get an opportunity, you got to go up and listen to this duo, all right? Between him and his co-host, they just absolutely, man, they'll have you on the floor. They play some awesome music. So make sure you go over there and check them out, thebugcast.org, thebugcast.org. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to click this down. And we're going to talk about with Reaper here and what I've done. And just so you know, these guys are the, I want to say, sixth one that got a perfect score through the AES. All right, and that's why I'm using them. 'Cause it's kind of like a little pat on the back. You know, put them in the videos. People watch them. Hopefully go check out their show. So the reason I broke it down is I wanted the host. Okay. Every time that they were on a track, and that's why I named them all. Okay. Out of, I think it's 23 tracks. And then I did the master track, and we're going to go listen to that for a little bit. And we'll go from there. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and bring up Reaper. Now, here are the 23 tracks. Okay, and here's the review, and here's the original. So this is the one that I played with. Okay, and then this is the original track that came in. Now, when I told you got a perfect score, it did. Okay, but what I want to talk about today is your noise floor. Okay, your background noise. And you'll see up here where I've added some FX to their tracks. Okay. And then we're going to use the meter. And this is what we're going to look at down here. Because we're going to look at what that noise floor is as it goes through to play. All right. So let me find a track. And I apologize. Let's see if we go there. No. And I'm going to do a lot of zooming in and out now. So I can actually find these spaces that I'm looking for. And maybe here. And we want to be here. So let me see. Let me find something here. Because I want to get on their track that actually has it. And let me just look around here. Apologize, guys. I did have this set up, but I actually clicked on the wrong one, just so you know. So, let me move my meter around here. Let's just zoom in. There we go. There's some open space for us. So with here, and we've got, and it doesn't take, you don't have to have a lot of time to do this. So I'm going to go up here, or I'm going to come down here, and we're just going to play this. Like I said, now we're going to watch this meter. Okay. And I'm going to do it with the FX off, and then I'm going to put it on. But watch the meter right here. Okay. Let's give it a listen to. See this number right here? Watch this number with the FX on. See how it's in the 70s? Okay, let's go ahead and take it off now. See how it's running in the 50s? Okay. Now, what we were talking about with ACX, you know, this is a really cool podcast. These guys do a real good job of doing this. And if they ever decide that, you know, well, hey, we want to put this into an audio book, it won't work. Okay, they won't accept it. You can submit it, but they're going to reject it. Okay, so let's just do that one more time. And I just wanted to make sure that that's exactly what we heard. And now with the FX on, and what I'm using right now is I'm using this. Okay, and let's watch what this actually does as this goes through now. Oh, got to come back up. See how it's taken and it's just jamming that extra 48, that negative 48? But then watch what happens when it gets to the voice. It lets the voice come right on through. And this is very similar to a gate, but this is not a gate. It is a noise suppressor. Okay? So let's watch it as we come into the voice now.
We both were quite amused.
It was amusing after the fact. At the time, it bloody hurt.
It has really gone down there.
It has.
Now, did you hear the breathing there? And that's natural, guys. And I get this all the time. You know, if you want your audio to sound just surgically clean, then you would come in and you would gate it. That's the procedure I would take. But like everything else, you know, you put 10 mixing engineers or mastering engineers in the same room, you're going to come up with 10 different ways. Put 10 cooks in the kitchen with the same recipe. Somebody's going to add a little more salt. Somebody's going to want a little more pepper. You know, it's just, you know, it's human nature. Okay. So let's go back now. And you think, you know, this works great on this. It just works great for taking out the noise floor. But what this does, guys, this works on the very high frequency end. Okay.
It has really gone down there.
It has gone down.
It was very, very, very fortunate because I reckon if it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. If I can drag that, it won't let me, but that's fine. So I want to come up to where the music is. Okay, right here. And this is the actual song. And you can see I've got the FX on. I'm going to go ahead and re-engage this. I'm going to turn it on. And now down here with the FX, I'm going to solo it and I'm going to turn it off. And there is our song. Okay, so let's go ahead and solo that. FX off. And as I play this, I'm going to just engage it and disengage it and listen what it does to actual music. Okay, this is not something you would want to use for your music. Listen to it now. Now. Now, what you're hearing is it's taken all the high end out. Okay? That's exactly what it's doing. It's taking all the high end frequencies out of that song. It's taking out the hi-hats, the cymbals, part of her voice possibly. So let's go ahead and do that again. Pay real close attention. And guys, like with everything else, you know, when you listen to this stuff, even if you have to go to Radio Shack or Walmart, get yourself a $20 pair of headphones. Okay, if that's all you can afford, man, no problem. You know, no problem whatsoever. Go out, get you some headphones. It'll help you tremendously when you start working and editing your audio file. Okay, so let's listen to it again with it off. We're going to turn it on. We're going to turn it off. And then it is time to bicycle. All right, so let's listen to it. Now you hear that cymbal that was right there? Let's see if we can do that again now with it and listen. Hear how it's just not as pronounced. You don't have, you don't have that sustain that's going along with it. So we're going to turn it off and listen to it one more time. And then we're going to say our goodbyes.
You're looking for danger.
And that's it, guys. Okay, real short, real sweet. The headphones make a tremendous difference when you're trying to clean your audio up. You know, you've seen it here on the meters. That's why you want to separate your vocals from everything else that you put in your track. And the fact that you might end up with 23 tracks, no big deal. No big deal whatsoever. Reaper makes it absolutely so easy to come in there, you know, to where you can do whatever you want to do. Okay? Got any questions? Shoot me an email, admin@yourpodcastreview.com. Call us toll free, 843-RECORDS. Okay? Eastern Standard Time only, please. Only good within the boundaries of the United States of America. Peace out. Stay safe. And we are out of here.